So I just finished my debate, and I made the point, which I will want to repeat, that I have heard a number of people say that because of the scandals in almost every sphere of governance in this country, the country seemed to be like a crime scene. I do not disagree with those who think so, except that I believe that if that were the case, then the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources will be a critical murder weapon for close examination in this crime scene. And I say so because when you look at the budget statement, the 39 or 40 pages that the Minister of Finance presented, not even one word was said about galamsey. You will not find the word galamsey in that presentation. This was an act that the president put his presidency on the line to overcome. He apologized after his first term and said he was launching the fight the second time. Shouldn't we be asking ourselves why this time in the budget statement, not even once has the galamsey word been mentioned? After we have spent millions and millions of Ghana cedis. Indeed, the former chair of the Interministerial Committee, Professor Frimpong Boateng, clearly revealed the shame and the embarrassment that can cause the government to want to shy away from galamsey. But we shouldn't, because we are suffering the effects of those acts. The Interministerial Committee was allocated $30 million every quarter, and they operated for 3 years. That should tell you how much money has gone down the drain. One time, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources reported in 2022 that for just going around the country, interacting with chiefs and security services, they blew 5.4 million Ghana cedis just to interact on galamsey. They held a national dialogue here at the Accra International Conference Center, and it cost the taxpayer 2.1 million Ghana cedis. The question is, to what end? What are the benefits that we have from all of this? And so it is important that all these monies are not just left unaccounted for. Now, there is a new field. They are, in this budget, proposing to use MIF, Mineral Income Investment Fund, to, as they put it, unearth the capacities and potential of small-scale miners. I dare say that it is a japa in disguise. They are making Mineral Income Investment Fund allocate $100 million for small-scale miners. So you are already a small-scale miner. You have bought your equipment and you are mining. What has government got to do with giving you money? So far, they have already recruited, or they are processing, in the process of processing, 30 of their cronies who are involved in small-scale mining, so that they can give them, money from this $100 million. To go and do what? After they have destroyed our forest reserves, after they have destroyed our water bodies, and we have not been able to regulate that sector, we are giving them more money to continue. And we haven't been able to regulate it because, look, the president, I have said, should reverse EI 144 if he wants us to believe that he's committed to the fight against galamsey and the protection of our forests. That declassifies the Achimota forest. And why? Because some of his appointees had land there that they could not develop because the place was still a forest reserve. So declassify and then allow them to what? Have unrestricted development of the area. We are saying that the president must reverse EI 144 if he's committed to growing forests in this country. And we know that in the Tanoni Mirimi forest, Akonta mining belonging to Wuntumi, the party regional chairman, is also in there destroying our forest reserve. Even before investigations could open into it, the president came out to clear Akonta mining of any wrongdoing. Apart from myth, we have discovered lithium, and that is where our attention must go to, because they have destroyed the forest, they have destroyed the gold mining areas. This new area is lithium. And the minister, who is a lawyer, I expected to know better. In this budget, perhaps reported to the finance minister under paragraph 650, that government has negotiated a 10% royalty and a record high 13% free carried interest for the state. Colleagues, if you look at the Mining and Minerals Act, Act 703, Section 25, it says that a holder of a mining lease, restricted mining lease, or small-scale mining license shall pay royalty that may be prescribed in respect of minerals obtained from its mining operations to the Republic, except that the rate of royalty shall not be more than 6% or less than 3% of the total revenue of minerals obtained by the holder. So is the minister repealing Act 703 when he tells us that they have negotiated 10% royalties? That clearly, perhaps someone is playing games with the minister, and he must avert his mind back to the law that governs some of these negotiations. I am not surprised, however, because the interest of the ministry is not actually to, fix things in the land, forestry, or mining sector. It is to engage in deal making. Thank you.